What's up, man? What's the word? Um, Today is a Monday. Just got out of class and about to get into another one, but it's online, so I can stay here at my apartment. But today, man, I just wanted to talk about something that was, it's one of those things that kind of lingers in the back of your mind, and you think about it kind of often. But just because I've kind of went through it before, my question to you is, why do you still have those things in your life that are toxic and you need to get rid of? Like, why are they still in your life? That could be a relationship, like a friendship or a romantic relationship. That could be a job that you're working at. That could be your eating habits. That could be literally anything, like your lack of exercise. That could be anything. Like, if something makes you unhappy, why don't you change it? That's the simple question of the day. A good example of this, I mentioned it first, but friendships. Like, friends are supposed to be positive entities in your life. They're supposed to contribute something positive. And if somebody you're hanging out with all the time, but it's always either toxic or you kind of have to like walk on eggshells with them, bro, why are you still friends with that person? Like, honestly, like, it's your life. You can do whatever you want, bro. And I understand, like, some circumstances are tricky, you know what I'm saying? It's not always as straightforward as, like, okay, you cut out that person and that's the end of it. But like I was about to say this, but a good example of this was I had a few of those friends in high school, and luckily I was just about to finish high school, about to graduate, and I knew that I was about to move to another town for school, for college. And I looked at that opportunity. I'm like, I'm just going to use this as a time to cut out the people who I really don't fuck with from my hometown. And it's nice because you move and you just, like, you're doing whatever it is and you don't have to talk to them. Like, I'm here in a different town. Those other toxic friends are here. I don't live there anymore. I don't have to talk to you, bro. And sometimes it will have to, like, include a more honest conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have the luxury of the situation that I had and you have to stay in, one spot where this other person is, maybe just have a conversation and say, hey, I love and care for you, but I don't know. I don't want to encourage, like, having conversations like that, because it's like admitting that to somebody can be kind of destructive for sure. Because it'll hurt their feelings and create even more insecurities. You don't want to do more damage than that has already been done. But still, man, like, there are ways that you can weed out the bad and begin to just kind of enforce the good. If you can see like a reality, like a potential reality, and you're like, wow, that's like where I want to be, then bro, just go for it. Like, if you want to become healthy, the hardest step is going to the gym that first time. And then you'll do it again and again and again. And you'll be stronger. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that can lead to other positive things. Like I was saying earlier, like eating habits. Like me personally, I've been working out for, like, consistently for like 5+ years. And I'm not jacked or anything, but like I'm not gonna sit here and like show myself, but still, like, once it got to a point once I was like, okay, I'm lifting, but I'm not seeing like a whole lot of progress. Started doing a little bit of research, realized why that is. It could be sleep goes into it. It could be eating habits, and you're like, okay, well, I want to be stronger. So I'm going to start to sleep better. I'm gonna start prioritizing sleep, get at least 6 to 7 hours every night. Eating habits, okay, I'm gonna stick to a strict diet. I'm gonna eat, you know what I'm saying, eggs every morning, protein, you know. I don't know, I mean, like, my diet's pretty loose, so I'm not sitting here like naming specifics, but the moral of the story is, like, if you want something, go get it. And if there's something negative in your life, you have you have all authority to get rid of that thing. And like I was saying, it can be literally anything. I just remember back in high school, I worked like 5 different jobs in high school. I was just kind of bouncing all over the place. And I remember one of my buddies told me one time that I reminded him of, I don't remember her name, but she was from Austin Alley, and she always had like a different job. He's like, bro, you remind me of her. And I was like, that's funny, but at the same time, like, I wasn't offended or anything, because I knew that I had the authority in my own life to change something if it was making me unhappy. And yeah, I did bounce around from job to job, but that's because, well, I was working like mostly in the food industry, but it's just not like it's not fun, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't take long for me to recognize that. I'm just like, why am I working at Zaxby's? Because they're not respecting my school schedule. They're not feeding me. They won't let me like eat the fucking food that they're gonna throw away. Like, why would I stay there? And that goes for anything. It can literally be anything, bro. You can change anything about your life with the snap of a finger. Not saying that the change will take effect with the snap of the finger, but you can begin the change as soon as you want. And that can be anything. Like, that can be simple things like, oh, you want to up your fashion sense. Oh, you want to, you know, up your hygiene. You want to, I don't know, like, become smarter on certain topics. Just start reading about it, bro. Just start doing it. This is your sign to just go and do it. But that's kind of the extent of my message today. Not as long of a video this time as it was last time. I will address the like the posting situation now. Maybe it's not a situation to anybody, but I am seeing, like, man, I'm kind of getting some views, like, not like crazy views, but I appreciate y'all who are watching the videos, regardless if it's just a few minutes. And you know, it really makes me happy to see that people are kind of engaging with my content. So anyways, I'll keep posting, keep making these videos, but I'll see y'all next time.